everyone, welcome back to another video, and thank you guys so much for all the support on the New Year's video Blitz. So today is episode 5 of the New Year's video Blitz, and today I want to do something not super crazy, just something I've been really wanting to talk to people about, but haven't been really able to talk to people about. It's what shows I have been watching, since I don't really have a lot of friends to hang out with, and I don't really talk to a lot of people besides the people in my family right now. I never really get to talk about shows because we usually watch the same stuff, or just I don't really think people would pay attention to what I'm talking to. So today I am going to be talking about some of the TV shows that I really enjoyed in the past, maybe a couple of weeks, and or maybe just shows that I'm still currently watching that I'm really enjoying right now. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Also, ignore the music in the background. My neighbors are having a party, and it's like a pre-New Year's Eve party, and they're playing music, so sorry if it's too loud. So, the first show I have been really into right now is a show called Aggretsuko. It's an anime where it's like all the humans are animals, and the main character is this fox type of girl named Aggretsuko, and she lives a pretty mundane life and trying to get through young adulthood. I think she's about 25, and she's in a dead end accounting job with toxic work environment, work employees and stuff like that, and she's just trying to find relationships, trying to deal with life and its struggles as a young adult person, and she gets a lot of her emotions out through death metal karaoke, and I think it's such a funny show. It just recently had its 4th season, I don't think too long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, and I found it so cute. I've heard about the show before. I had a t-shirt with Aggretsuko on my t-shirt, but I never actually watched the show. I knew the show was on Netflix. I've seen the show on Looking for Stuff on Netflix, but I just never took the time to watch it. But now after I watched it, I am a big fan of it. It's such a super relatable show, especially for me. I never really found anything super relatable for my kind of experience, because a lot of the shows about young adults, it's very oh, I have my life together, or I'm like this or like that, or it's not even in my kind of age demographic. It's a lot of people that are very late 20s, very established people. But in this show, Aggretsuko is not an established person. She doesn't have a career. She just has some boring job with friends, and she's just trying to get through life. And this show is probably the most relatable show I've watched ever for my age demographic. So if you're around my age, my age is 21, the 20, 25, 26 range, and still trying to figure out your life at that stage, I really highly suggest you watch this show, because this show is really endearing, really funny, really relatable, and it's really wholesome, and the seasons aren't too short. Each episode's about roughly between 15 and 20 minutes, and the seasons are only 10 episodes long, snarky, cynical type of viewing of the world, thinking kind of like not very, kind of negatively about the world, but it's not very rude or very like, not, it's not a, she doesn't say it in like a good way, she says it in like very like, oh, true type of way, and because I kind of see it like, oh, Daria is going through this world that's very like ignorant, like not by ignorant, like mean, but ignorant and stupid, and like everyone around here is stupid and everything like that. And Daria is super funny. I really enjoy it. She has the best like snarky comments I've ever seen from a TV show, and they're just hilarious, and I love it so much. Like it is so funny, and it's on Paramount Plus. So if anyone has Paramount Plus and wanting like a nice like old cartoon show, like this was back when MTV used to do cartoons, so I feel like this show is up a lot of people's alleys who want to get into old MTV, and Daria is a perfect show for you, and I really enjoy it. I'm on the 4th season. I just started the 4th season. I like to watch it also just playing while I play like my Switch, and just listening into the background, like it's still like you still understand the plot even when you're like doing something else. So like it's really interesting, really fun, and just a really easy watch. Alright, so a movie that I just finished watching like the day I'm recording this is Encanto, Disney's Encanto. So if you guys have not watched Disney's Encanto, I suggest you guys not like kind of continue past this until I'm done talking about it, because I finished watching it and I may like bring up some spoilers. But if you haven't watched Encanto, watch Encanto and then come back here, because I have to tell you, Encanto is such a good movie. Like Disney has come up with a lot of like great movies this year, but Encanto has to be the best. Like Encanto is funny. It like kind of relates to a lot of like Hispanic, like Latino, like kind of house of relationships where everyone is trying to like impress the matriarch and not make anyone upset or be outcasted or make them seem not good or not perfect. And it's such like a pretty cool show, and not show, movie. It's super cool, super colorful. I love the music in the movie. Like I think I don't know what it was. But it was Luisa's song. It's probably my favorite song in the entire show. Why am I saying show? It's movie. In the entire movie. But her song, and We Don't Talk About Bruno, is also my favorite song. Like I think everyone can attest to that being their favorite song is We Don't Talk About Bruno. It's such a good movie. I really enjoy it. And yes, like maybe the like the point of the movie isn't really obvious, but when you see it's about like generational trauma and people being forced to do things because they like people being forced to do things, it's like really interesting, and you'll really like the movie once you understand that like background, and you search it up and you just look at it, because like it's a really fun movie, but it also has a lot of really interesting like discussions in that movie about generational trauma and family dynamics in Latino and Hispanic households. Like I kind of feel relatable to the movie, but I kind of felt like it was about my sister, because my sister has always been painted as the perfect child. She can't do no wrong. She's like, and all that stuff. And the family tries to hide like the bad children, the troubled children, and all that stuff. And it's such a really cool movie, and I really enjoy it a lot. You guys should watch it. It's on Disney Plus now. It used to not be, but Christmas Eve it came out, so watch Encanto. It's really good. Alright. Another TV show that I have been watching a lot Oh yeah, I kind of started watching the old Dragon Ball anime. So, another anime. Yes, I really like anime. I watched the original Dragon Ball, and I like it. It's very early 90s, very early 90s, like 90s, 80s type of anime, where it's like very like not vulgar, but just like more vulgar. Like it was like a children's anime that's also vulgar and stuff like that. I guess that's why it doesn't really have a dub, because I watch it on Hulu and it doesn't have a dub. But maybe it does have a dub, but I just can't find it. But I'm really enjoying the anime. It's pretty funny, but there are just some parts that I just really don't enjoy. Like kind of like there's like the nudity. There's like kind of like part nudity in it, and it has some like kind of not super funny jokes in it, and like it's super cool, but there are some things that I just don't really enjoy about it. It's fun, it's good, I enjoy it mostly, but there are just some jokes and some stuff in the anime that I don't really enjoy or find really funny. So yeah. So I just wanted to make this like a pretty short video talking about the things that I have been watching. If you guys have any shows